Well, it seems sales of the new BlackBerry Q10 device started in a promising way over the weekend. It set a sales record at UK department store Selfridges, driven mainly by corporate buyers. Now, some analysts are still cautious about calling the Q10 a success story just yet. Andrew McLeod is the managing director of BlackBerry in Canada. We talked earlier, and I started by asking him about BlackBerry's rollout strategy here in Canada.
So we're taking a phased rollout approach because there's been so much excitement, demand for this product. People have been patient, people have been loyal, and now finally the QWERTY device, the BlackBerry 10 QWERTY device is here. So we're rolling out in select cities. We're starting in Toronto and a few other locations, and we're working very hard to get product from coast to coast over the next couple of days.
And is it the hope that you get sort of anticipation build up as you do kind of a staged rollout rather than kind of just blanketing the whole market with it?
Yeah, for us it's not an outcome we're seeking to achieve. What we're trying to do is make sure that with the excitement and demand that we're seeing, we can get supply to the locations in a phased rollout approach, and we've got literally trucks on the road from coast to coast as we speak right now. We're going to get devices out there.
We've had anecdotal evidence, it's true, but word that some Rogers stores in Toronto don't have the devices yet. Are you worried that it might not unfold as you hope?
We're very pleased with the reception we've seen. We've had terrific support from Rogers and all of the carrier partners, including Bell and TELUS. We're working really hard to get this product in all the stores from coast to coast, and we're going to continue to focus on that over the next couple of days.
One of the big things with the keyboard was, there's a part of the market that's just kind of used to it. They don't want to go to the touch screen, but there's a sense that your corporate partners are really the ones that are holding out for it, the lawyers I know, the bankers I know. Do you feel like this is the one that'll really test the loyalty of that business market that's always been your strength, that they'll come back and switch to this device?
So for us, the QWERTY device, we own this space. There really isn't any competition, and this is such a classic, iconic device. We're focused on all the loyal users out there, whether they're in the media, journalists, whether they're business users. We feel like we've got a best-in-class product, and we do feel that when people have a chance to see and experience this, their eyes will light up and they'll be excited. That's
been the thing about this device, right? It really has been about you guys really believing in the technology, the guts of it. What's the sort of reaction you're getting as the Z10's been out there? People have had a chance to look at it. Is it what you expect in terms of how people respond to it and then how that drives sales?
We've been so excited. So the initial reports back on the Z10 launch, I think your co-host even talked about how excited he is by the technology. I see that over and over again when I interact with Canadians across the country, whether it's CIOs, whether it's just fans on the street. This is a real cutting-edge platform, and people are gravitating towards it, and they're recommending it to friends and family.
Now, probably everybody at BlackBerry is tired of the conversation that it took so long to get it to market. But are you over that? In other words, have you done what you needed to do, and now it's just a question of watching the sales unfold?
So we're in a highly competitive space. We need to continue to innovate. We need to continue to deliver value to our customers. We need to continue to ensure that every launch that we have is exciting and delights our fans and users. So we don't feel like we've done what we needed to do. We're very excited by what we've accomplished, but we know there's lots more work to do, and we're focused on delivering and executing.
What are the numbers that you're watching? What are kind of the milestones that internally really matter to say, we've done it, this is hitting where it needs to hit?
So obviously we have metrics that we track, but what's truly and genuinely important to us is that the reviewers, when people see the product and they review it critically, we get positive feedback. But even more importantly, when casual users pick up the device, when their eyes light up, when they smile, when they're excited, that is what matters to us, because we know that when that happens, all of the good things will follow from there.
Now, we've seen actually an extraordinary period where Apple, which in some parts of this space really invented categories, seems to be on the wane. There's no great new upgrade. Samsung is the one that's sort of come out of nowhere. Give me a sense of how competitive you feel on the R&D side to get new products out. Does there need to be another device in a few months that actually gets the excitement moving again?
So we are certainly in a highly, highly competitive space. You mentioned a few of our competitors. These are very, very big players. I think two things. Things move very, very fast in technology. You can't rest on your laurels, and we're not. We have some very exciting plans that we plan to bring to market for the remainder of this year and beyond. And we're just so excited internally now to be building and developing on this BlackBerry 10 platform, because it's a superphone Formula One platform, and now we're just bringing more and more products out.
And the products, these are sort of vertical integration things that we've heard talk of into the car and into other devices that'll sort of extend the platform?
So we have big plans for the mobile computing era. We built a platform to support that, this whole notion of interconnectivity between so many different devices, but I was referring actually to more products just on the handset side. Yeah. So we have some very exciting plans that we'll be rolling out some which we'll be communicating in the near future. But today we're really excited to talk about the Q10 because I think we've got a real hit on our hands.
And it's a hit that needs to get your market share where it needs to be. Some people think 5% of the global market is kind of a magic number for a kind of a luxury niche player. Is that a number that resonates internally? What's the sort of ballpark, the aim for the business?
So we have some significant targets. I won't get into specifics on them. I think that when I look at what some of our competitors do, and I'm not sure if I would characterize it as luxury, I'd call it the high end of the smartphone market. It's a very, very big place, and we feel very confident that we've got an offering here that's compelling, differentiated, and we can absolutely carve out a big chunk of that market.
And is there a sense that there's a limited amount of time to really nail this, or you've done what needs to be done and things are great now?
Well, we feel like we've got a platform that we can compete with. Yeah. We feel very confident about that. When I look at how people perceive the device, how they use it, how people interact with it, one of the things I love to do is I like to go up to people on planes or in the street and I say, pull out your whatever device it is, but it's not a BlackBerry. And I'll say, open up a YouTube page. We both do it at the same time, and then we click on a video. What I love is that I beat them 99% of the time. My video plays and renders faster, and that is just an exciting, compelling feeling that I like to share with people.
All right, we need to leave it there. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much.